I'm Tom Geiger. This is diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, or diabetes mellitus, is a very serious disease caused by the pancreas ceasing to function. The pancreas is responsible for producing insulin, which is a vital hormone in your body. What happens is the pancreas's beta cells, which are responsible for creating insulin out of the building blocks that your body gets from the stomach, slowly start dying, and the insulin production slows down until it stops. Without insulin, your body cannot process glucose, which is a very basic sugar that your body uses for energy. Cells will attempt to absorb glucose without the hormone, but without it, they cannot. And after this, glucose will slowly start to build up in your bloodstream. And you will go into something called hyperglycemia, where your body will slowly start eating its own protein cells in an attempt to get energy.
I knew I had diabetes in 8th grade when I was just feeling really lousy and tired all the time and really dehydrated. Like I could just drink so much water at a time and still be thirsty. So I went to the doctor and they tested me, and yeah, I had diabetes. But like I was peeing so much, and what happens is when your blood sugars are consistently high for a long period of time, your muscles start to break down and you pee them out. So that's what happened. Spent a few days in the ER after I found out, and they taught me everything I needed to know.
So when people like Khan, who have type 1 diabetes, take in food, like a sandwich, what happens is it's broken down in the stomach, and it becomes very basic parts, like fat, protein, and this little fellow, glucose. Now, a normal person would be able to break down glucose with all that insulin that comes from their pancreas. But since Khan's pancreas is dead, what he has to do is he has to take insulin shots, which allow him to process the food normally. But when you get insulin, glucose can pass through into the cell. And it gets energy. And that is what insulin does. So Manny, what do you think about type 1 diabetes?
My mom has type 1 or type 2 diabetes.
And how does that affect her day-to-day life?
Kinda sucks. I don't mind it.
Well, that's right from the source. Taking care of yourself when you have type 1 diabetes is important, because the symptoms caused by hypo and hyperglycemia are quite dangerous. My grandmother was a type 1 diabetic, and she was not very good with insulin. She had very bad problems that happened to her legs. They were very damaged, and she had a hard time walking. Now, taking care of yourself when you have type 1 diabetes is fairly simple. When you go to have a meal, beforehand you take insulin. Now usually you can do this by injections through your skin, or some people opt for a insulin pump, which is attached directly to where your pancreas is. Either way, by regulating your insulin levels, you can keep your blood sugar at a stable level, and you can live a happy, long life. I'm Tom Geiger, and this is diabetes.